furious finish there tonight, and some big stops by you with a couple of guys open right in front of the net. In those moments, what's going through your mind in a tight game like this?
Yeah, just honestly, just tried to treat it as practice, get better at being in those critical moments. And I think as a team, as you go throughout the year, you have to be comfortable in those situations. And so I just try to treat it as a learning experience and just try to stay in the moment as best I can. And tonight it worked out, so it was a fun game.
You got all 3 wins in this season series sweep of these guys, but as far as the play in front of you, what was the common thread in the wins against these guys this year, Alex?
Yeah, I think just sacrifice. I mean, see Fish blocking a shot there at the end, and we were desperate coming in here today. And so just got to give a lot of credit to the guys. Obviously, we could have folded the tents there, and we fought till the bitter end and scored 2 big ones there at the end. So it feels good. It's going to be nice to have a happy plane, but we can't be satisfied. We have to continue to push. So we got to be ready for Wednesday.
Do you think it's going to take more desperate outings night after night to get the results you guys want going forward?
I think that we're in desperation mode for sure. I think that we need to play desperate every night, and I think that the best teams in this league play desperate every night. And even if you're not desperate, you have to find a way to play desperate. So it's good. It's fun to play that way. It's a grind, but it's just kind of where we're at. So we just need to continue to push really hard and not let our foot off the gas.
Penalty kill was big tonight too, Alex. I remember there was one big one there late in the third, I think, too. I mean, guys killed all 4 there, the power plays. That was huge tonight. Yeah,
I think our penalty kill has been better lately for sure, and it's just one of those things that you just got to stay patient with it and trust the coaching and just kind of stick to the grind. So just happy that we got the job done and. Just happy to have a good plane ride back.
How would you describe that third period?
It was. I think they pushed hard for sure. I think that we had a little push there, kind of in the middle, and then obviously, once we went up, you could feel them really pushing. But it's just how it goes. Every game ebbs and flows, and every team is good in this league. So that's just how it's going to be. And when we went up, they obviously got desperate. So really good team. Credit to them. They play hard every night. So a lot of respect for them.
How would you describe
mentioned that Fisher block shot on Dobson. Obviously, in the moment, you can't celebrate it in a way. Does it kind of like pump you up and you see like,
for sure, for sure. I mean, that's what it takes to win in this league. Is you have to sacrifice, and you have to sacrifice your body, and it's not fun blocking shots for those guys. So I never take that for granted, and especially in a big moment like that, when he lays it on the line, it goes a long way for the goalies, but also just for the energy of the team. And it's kind of like the same thing you're talking about being desperate is just shows desperation, and Fish drives the energy of our team a lot. And he's a really excellent guy and a good player. So he's a really valuable part of this team.
Well, your first NHL point comes in a game where you win. That's got to make it a little extra special. But how do you feel now you got that under your belt?
Yeah, of course it's fun. Was not the prettiest one, but it counts, and of course it's fun to get an apple there on that goal.
As far as tonight goes and getting the win, a couple of themes that Alex was talking about were playing with desperation and sacrificing. How did you see that play out through the course of the game tonight?
No, I mean, I think we were ready from start, and we were going out there and was heavy on our forecheck, and from there we won a lot of pucks, and I think when our forecheck was good, we spent a lot of time in their zone, and then of course Alex was great back there, and then PK was great, and overall a good desperation and down there to win the game.
Mentality is so big in this league. What was the message going into the third period for you guys to kind of spark that comeback?
No, I mean we played these guys 2 games ago, and we were in the same situation, down 1 goal going into the third. So we were just staying positive and keep pushing because we know we're a good team. So we're just trying to go out there and keep going and be happy to play against.
This kind of shows something about the character of this team, Albert. I mean, you guys, could have folded a tent there either night. And
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like I said, you're down 1 goal on the road, and you bounce back in the third period. That shows what kind of character this group has. So, yeah, big win, and yeah, on to the next one.
Does it show a little bit of the character of these guys?
Yeah, it's just the message the guys after keep working on rounding our game up, getting our game in order, because this group has shown some battle and some fight. So a positive, and again, I thought through 40 minutes we did some pretty good things. I think we had 3 legit backdoor open nets that could have made a huge difference. Unfortunately, we get a D-zone coverage goal against, which we haven't done of late, to go down 2-1. And then, obviously, our power play had some issues at the end of the period, but we had a stretch there, 6-7 minutes was our best hockey. We had some zone time, we had some sustained zone time, we were rolling some shifts over, so I think our guys did a good job of washing that momentum loss with the power play and having a good third period.
How big was Alex there?
Excellent. At the end, he was huge. 2+ minutes on the goalie pull. We missed on some execution within the goalie pull, and he was there with some huge saves.
Razor tips one in. Larkin does the spin goal for the big momentum shift in the game there. Just the extra effort that those guys put forth night in and night out.
Awesome. And you need a top line if you're going to be good in this league. You need go-to guys if you're going to have success in this league. And those guys have been doing it of late. And again, even that goal just came off a penalty kill, which was huge for us. And Larks comes out of the box. We get a good shift there, and all of a sudden we're back in this 2-2. Good on him.
Johansson with his first NHL point tonight too, just for him to be rewarded, and what you've seen from him so far this season.
Yeah, he's growing, and I hope it builds some confidence in him. He's had his ups and downs, which is understandable from a young D-man, but from what I saw last year, even through camp, I think he's got a little more in his game, and hopefully this will give him a little confidence. It's a good moment for him.
You dare talk about that penalty kill, man. I mean, and you had issues this season, but those 4 tonight, I mean, especially that one in the third period, that was big.
It's been good. I do think we got a little more assertive on it, a little adjustment with some of the structure on it, but we've kind of slotted some personnel on it. And it's been good. Unfortunately, even the Boston game, we got some bad luck there, and they had a puck wide go off a shin pad. But we need it. There's going to be times you're not going to have your power to play, and my experience in this league, you don't need your power play all the time to be successful. But if you don't have your penalty kill, you have no chance. So that's been positive for us in the penalty kill.
What do you think's going on with the power play right now?
Yeah, it didn't help that Patty went out. Right before the game, I think we expected to have him. So, and again, those 5 are capable. It was a poor lack of execution, but I just think sometimes the timing of it, not being able to work, just slotting 5 guys in there. Obviously, the breakout did not look good. The timing of some things was not good tonight. So we got it. We need it to get this thing going.
The Islanders have been susceptible to third period leads. They've blown 4 in the past 5 games. Is this something where you're telling your guys at the end of the second, these guys can be got?
No, I don't think so. I think it's the NHL, and you don't really talk too much about them or what they're trending. It was more about just us and staying on it. And again, we're trailing in the third period, but we had some things to build off over the first 2 periods, and we did that.
How do you describe the 3 different games you played against the Islanders?
Yeah, very unique. It's very unique to play a team 3 times this early, and it's very unique in this league to beat a team 3 times. I think a little fortunate in some ways. I think all 3 games look very similar. Could have went either way, but probably got some timely goaltending on our end and some timely goals.
I know you can't. I'm not trying to put you in a position where you're saying something bad about the Islanders, but even pre-scout, I would think you guys are aware of some of their weaknesses here.
I like their team. I like the way they compete. I know they're hard to get anything against. We beat them twice previous and only scored 3 goals. So I think we leaned on some timely goals and some unbelievable goaltending. So it was about more of us of trying to get to the hard area. They defend extremely well. They box out. One of the best teams in the league in boxing out. I'm just glad we got some goals around the scoring area against them.
Lastly, that Fisher block shot just at the end.
Huge.
The
He's
goal
a
is
character guy.
laying
It just it lifts us. And again, that's my point there. We've had some ups and downs here, but this team is showing some battle. Hopefully we can keep building our game and kind of get it all together.